Hi everybody, Chris from BattleGoat Studios.
And George from BattleGoat.
We know there's been a lot of discussion and anticipation by the community since the release of Supreme Ruler 2030 and the announcement of our expansion pass. For those who've forgotten, the expansion pass included a promise that there would be a minimum of 3 DLCs. And we began to deliver on that with Great War Remastered, but rumors abound since then about what's the next 2 DLCs going to be. And we're happy to announce that we've made decisions on some of this stuff.
The decision is that the next DLC will be Supreme Ruler 1936 Remastered. World War II has always been of great interest to strategy players, and we think that the Supreme Ruler engine gives World War II a really interesting spin.
And we've already been working on these files, so the release date for the 1936 DLC is not too far out. We'll have specifics in the coming days. We will point out that 1936 Remastered will only be available as a DLC. That, looking at what the market's looking for and how our products go, the standalone version puts a lot of extra work on the team, things that are challenging to get done in terms of just art assets and marketing. It's much simpler if it's one product. So 36 will be the second DLC for Supreme Ruler 2030.
And we also think that 1936 in the new engine brings a lot of benefits. There's the expanded espionage features, there's a lot of new diplomacy features, there's a lot of new partisan and sub-region and coups and that sort of features.
We've also made decisions on what DLC number 3 for Supreme Ruler 2030 is going to be. It's going to be a brand new title, Supreme Ruler Global Outbreak, and it will bring new content to the game. You'll get to do
Wow, that sounds amazing. I'm so looking forward to that.
So based on those 2 DLCs, we're looking forward to community feedback on how do you anticipate that working, any concerns that we should be watching for as you transfer stuff. We have already run into the battle zones and theaters from the previous games were entirely rebuilt for Supreme Ruler 2030, and that caused us to need to do some extra map changes to make all the old loyalty areas of the world still match up. But we think, having done the Great War Remastered, that we're pretty clear on how to get the 36 one done moving forward. And we're just happy to be able to announce these and looking forward to your reaction to all this.
And of course, if you have feedback, ideas, comments, you'll leave them here on the videos. Come to us on Steam discussion forums, on BG forums, and on Discord. We love to hear from you, interact, and also those ideas will often find their way into the game in one way or the other. So let's talk.
And don't forget that we've also been posting a number of feature highlight videos, short videos intended to help players find some of the areas of the user interface or some of the features that may be a little more obscure and just give a little bit of details on those. So check those out as well. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
So, are you sure it's worth telling people all the details for Global Outbreak already now?
What's the worst that can happen? We'll fix it in post.
All right.